Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a great day today, I feel, because as you can see, my overall portfolio is down just 1.98%. Considering how low Virgin Galactic has gone today, that is absolutely fantastic. Let me explain what I mean. The markets are massively down today. If we look at my positions, my individual positions, you can see Palantir's down about the same as Virgin Galactic. Look at gold today, that's gone down. The S&P is down 1.5%. That's a huge amount. Doesn't affect me. I've trimmed off the top. I used the profits to buy Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic today, as I've always said, amplifies the markets. If the markets are down, Virgin Galactic, when it's in a bad bearish state, amplifies it. If it's in a bullish state and we're going up, it's ahead of the market. It's an amplification, right? Look at Amazon, one of the best companies in the world, down 4% today. Hasn't affected me because I sold my position. I took huge profits off the top of this one. And look how much it's down by. We've had and we've said for the longest time that the stocks have got very frothy. We've had an amazing run throughout the summer. Bull market, as I called it, started in December. I've trimmed back. Look how much, look, I had about $6,000 at one point of Amazon, taken all the profits, hardly anything left now. I'm just keeping a bit there as a market share, really. So there is Amazon. That's basically my profit, if you like. That's how much profit I've made. I've left my profits in, so I'm not really that bothered because it'll go up again anyway. Apple, the same thing. Look, huge drops today, and yet Virgin Galactic just down by 1.2. So it shows you now the state of the markets. Rumble's gone up today. I'm very pleased to see that for our friend Crag. I'm out of it. I don't like it. I'm going to reply to a few of you who have sent me some very, very silly comments about this. When I put the information about how much money Rumble actually earns, their earnings, the fact it was their worst earnings, and even though many say it was their best, I've had all this Donald Trump speak, fake news, fake news. And the moment someone says to me fake news, when everything I bring is absolutely 100% true, I don't care whether I'm up, down, make money on the video, make money on the stock. The truth is what's important. Just goes, oh, here we go again. Someone just using that silly phrase, fake news, tells me straight away this person has no clue what they're talking about when it comes to stock investing. They just use that good old Donald Trump phrase, fake news. It doesn't make any sense. It drives me bonkers. Those people really annoy me. Anyway, just ignore that, but I just thought I'd tell you. I've also had a comment here from someone. I said on Stock Twits, I said, I'm actually going to share your comment to the world. And I don't think he liked it. We're finding out who the shorters are. We're finding out who the shorters are of the stock. And you might like actually to reply to this person. So I'm going to give you my Stock Twits account. Here is my Stock Twits account. This is my referral to Stock Twits. I think if you use this referral, it's supposed to, I don't know, give me some points. I don't know why. I don't know what you get from it. But anyway, try that. Anyway, this is the comment. I want you to reply to this. This is the sort of comments that you get around Virgin Galactic when you are buying in. And I've bought in. I've got over 4,000 shares now. Basically, I've got my ticket to fly. Come on to that in a minute. So look, this was the comment, and I said, Frankinator, got a silly name, but I will respond to him. He said, 4,000 shares is a joke. You should be in jail for promoting this scam. So I replied back, I will share your comment today to the world. I've members and investors in 41 countries. What I said was, well, I'm sorry it's not much to you. That's a huge part of my portfolio and my overall wealth, as it is for many investors. Shame on you for disrespecting people who have less than you. The reality is he probably hasn't got anything. He's short in the stock and he's about to get short squeezed. Even if he's in the stock, my guess is people who make silly comments like this about fake news, being in jail, God knows what else, they're probably not even investors anyway. They haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Anyway, and as far as promoting the stock, this is my channel and I'm sharing my life journey with those who wish to look in. This isn't financial advice. I don't tell anybody what to do. I don't belong in jail because I'm saying I'm buying Virgin Galactic. So if you want to go and comment to this person, I'm going to give you my copy link to post. Here we go. If you'd like to use StockTwits and respond to that comment, I'd love to see what my audience has to say to this Frankinator clown. So there you go. Go and leave a comment. I've given you the link. I'll give it you one more time. Let's see who responds to that. All right. So there you go. Apparently I belong in jail for promoting when I'm not promoting, and a scam. What an absolute clown. Anyway, I thought I would share everything with you, as I always do. All the comments, if they come in ridiculous, I'll share them with you. Let's have a look. We've got some comments I might have missed. Francesco Santos, Art of Calm Music, Geo Vlogs, Don't Sell, Keep Buying, Faith, hello Faith, hello Stephen Lewandowski. Took some profit and got my space down to $4 average, not low enough. It is plenty low enough. Again, somebody like the Frankinator would probably have a go at you and tell you you're an idiot, but I don't say that, because at the end of the day, why did you buy it? Because you believe it's going up to $40, $50, $60, $100 and be the number one rocket company in the world, right? Does it matter if you paid $4? Just because I've bought it today and I said I would buy it at I'd buy 4,000 shares. I said I'd buy it at 150. I told everybody that for the longest time, and I've proved to you that's what I do. That doesn't mean to say you should do that, because you're still going to make money when it goes up, hopefully, if it goes up. But for me, it was always my plan, always said it. But it doesn't mean you have to do that. You have to, I took profits. I bought these shares for free. I made profit from Amazon. I made profit from Apple. I didn't have to. I don't use margin. I've not borrowed the money. I've not even had to use my own money. Well, this is my own money, but I've taken profit. So I got free money. I bought the shares for free today. So it's a very different situation. You might not be in that situation. So don't just, be put off. Don't be alarmed, when people say you haven't got many shares and, your opinion doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter when you get, clowns like this say stupid stuff. It just doesn't matter. Let me have a look. I've got a few comments here. Let's have a look. Mike, Frankinator, Mike. Here we go. I've got a few comments here. Mike's come in. Mike is now following me. Thank you, Mike. And Frankinator, there you go. Mike's going to go and comment to him. Lovely stuff. Jump on in. Get involved in this debate. I'll give you the link again. Here's my referral to StockTwits. Go and comment. This is the sort of stuff that you get. These are the shorters. These are the people that are trying to bring down the company, and they'll never win. Good afternoon, everyone. Seth, good afternoon. Good evening. Love the video, Mark. I just sold all my USD to add more space. Congratulations. I've got plenty more money where that came from to buy more. However, it's where I need it to be. Why 4,000? Many people have said to me, why 4,000? Well, why 4,000? Well, it's because that will buy me a ticket on the flights. Simple as that. $400,000. Look. I think you are very rude for commenting to Martyn. Look in the mirror. This has just come in from Mike over on. Oops. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where's it gone? Notifications. There we go. Why is this so hard to do? Right, there we go. That's better. Look in the mirror. There you go, Frankinator. I said to him that I would, mention to the world what he said. So thank you very much indeed, Mike. There you go. Right, you'll see now my portfolio is going up quite quickly. It could easily now overtake the S&P because the markets are down. And if you can make money, I mean, we've been saying for the longest time, shave money off the top. The markets are going to go sideways. You can own Virgin Galactic for free. Okay, let's have a look. Love the video, Martin. I just sold all my USD and bought more space. Hey, Seth. Hello, everyone. Sid. Hey, Sid. How you doing? Hi, Crag. Excellent. Drillian Damage. Good evening, Martin. Good evening, all. Just wanted to say thank you for the membership. That's very nice of you. It was bought for you by Bill. Bill bought you the membership. We hope you renew it because you can get all the perks and benefits other than YouTube membership and get to fly your flag for the members. But other than that, you get everything else. Celebrate your birthdays, answer all your questions, make videos for you, do whatever you want. All of those things. And we hope you'll continue to support the channel. Anyway, that was from Bill. Very, very kind of Bill. Hi, y'all. Bought 500 space more today. Congratulations. Is it possible that Richard Branson bought the tickets just to pump the stock so they could do the split? Absolutely not. Not at all. I told you it's his legacy. I've worked for him. I've explained that. Someone else said, I forgot that. Someone else said on Stock Twits, you might have a little look and see. Someone else said, you said you worked for Richard Branson. Was you the janitor? No, I wasn't. I was the entertainer, the world piano man. Okay, he's mega rich, so him buying a few tickets means nothing to him, but it does look good for space. No, I don't agree. $400,000 a ticket is not nothing to him. He is a billionaire. However, $500,000 for a ticket isn't nothing. I don't agree. I don't agree at all. He values money more than most of you, I'd imagine. He knows how to use it too. Seth, bought 335 new shares myself today. Average now 384. Very good. Is it real that Branson bought back shares? See, look, people are getting miscommunication here. No one has said that Richard Branson has bought back shares. Richard Branson does own about 8% now, just personally, which is extremely high. He also has the Virgin brand has shares as well. So he is the major shareholder. He hasn't bought back. He's sold in the past. This is what he's got left. So, Gio, he hasn't bought any more today. Francesco Santos, Bill, there you go. Bill bought a lot of people memberships today. Did BlackRock sell? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure BlackRock have trimmed at some point and taken profits, as have I. I did the same thing. I took profits. I made money. So I was able to buy back today at a lower price. Sold my Amazon, which is now trimmed right the way off. Sold it up here. And it's going back down. Also sold Apple up here. It's going down. I'll buy it more when I make profits on other things. And I've got plenty of things that could actually make profit. So let me have a look. Did we get any more people joining on the stock quits argument? Thank you for those that did. Let me just refresh the screen. Let me refresh it a minute. Let's have a look. No, just Mike. I thought everybody would have joined in on that. I was surprised that you can crush the short sellers by doing that. I thought everybody would, but never mind. There you go. Right. Hello, I bought 100 more too. A man from Earth. Fantastic. We are actually featuring a man from Earth today. He is sponsoring the bell. He paid a $10 super chat. You too can sponsor the bell. Here is his information. He will be ringing the bell in 45 minutes. Here is his information. Kuda Kill. If you want to sponsor the event today, $10 super chat, you can sponsor a future event. This is his website. Now, everything we do here is to help each other. We always support each other, help each other grow, okay? Even if you don't want a free vacation incentive to Florida, even if you don't want to buy any of this apparel, even if you don't want to do any of these things, our sponsor today, one of our members wants to help the channel. He's giving me a $10 super chat. He wanted me to mention his company. Go and click on their website. Just simply click on their website. Why? Because it will help. If everyone does it, they will rank higher on YouTube and on Google, and it will help their business. As members and family members, we always help everyone. So click on his website. Even if you don't want the 10% off a free vacation, and even if you don't want to buy any apparel, go and do that. And you too, when you sponsor the channel for $10, you can get it. We will get everyone to click on you as well. The more love you give, the more love you get back. There you go. Inbound. He won a membership. This is not one of our members. This is someone who's been talking about margin every single day for 2 years, and yet I have no margin. I don't know why he tries to spread this information. I don't see the point. There is no margin on my account. I bought Virgin Galactic today for free because I sold Amazon for a 28 or 38, was it 30% profit, and Apple for a 5% profit before they went down, as I said they would, and they have. So I bought Virgin Galactic for free, which I said I would. When it would go down, I said I'd do it. So my average is now $2.27. I have done it. I have hit the mark I said I would. 4,015 shares. There it is, right there. That is my ticket to fly into space. Simple as that. All right, let's go for all our positions and see where we are. Let's have a look. So the overall portfolio is down 2.23, hardly down at all considering how much Amazon is the biggest part of my portfolio. If I hadn't sold, I would be down about 6-7% today. But that isn't the case. Palantir, right. Now then, we've got some profits ready to kick in. Just hearing some funny noises out here. Amazon still going down. I've got hardly anything left there now. I'll be buying more when it continues to drop. Apple, be buying back with profits. Rumble, I put a review on Rumble. We're on Rumble right now. It's gone up, and I'm very pleased. For Crag, it's gone up. But I no longer will be buying shares in Rumble. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no path to profitability here, so it's not one for me, but I am covering it for my members. Next Era Energy, got some good dividends coming out soon. We're down 10%. This is when we can get up 15%, this will be sold because I have my long-term position which earns me dividends. I like it for the future, definitely the way to go. However, I can free up about $2,000 when it goes up to where it will be, I'm sure, by January. Not before then, because we've got September, which is a bad month, and then we've got December, which is tax season, sell-off. So by January, I would imagine the next sort of spur of the bull market will begin, because by then, I don't think we're going to get any rate hikes. It'll be the beginning of the end of the going sideways, if you like. By the spring, the summer, things will go up, which means we'll already be up in January. Then I can trim $2,000 off, and I'll have cash on hand earning 4.9%. Enphase, I've only got 4% to go, and I can sell this position. I'll take some profit. By then, it'll be around about $1,300 in cash I'll have. Again, just building up my cash now. Coca-Cola, I've been buying more and more and more. This is going to hit bottom any moment now. We are ridiculously oversold. So that's good. J&J, I've not really been buying anymore. I've been leaving it to see how low it's going to go. CVX, we only got 5% to go, and I'll free up. By that point, it'll be about $1,400. So in total, I've got maybe about $5 or $6 grand in cash by January. I'm very confident having that. So then even if Virgin Galactic went to zero, which it won't, but if it did, my portfolio would still be the same as it is today. And the Virgin Galactic I bought today, the 3,000 shares I bought today, it was 2,000, then I bought another 1,000, 2,000 and 1,000 today. Most of it was free with profits I've achieved from Amazon and Apple and other things. Let's have a look. What I meant was, if he's going to lose space, wouldn't buying tickets be cheap in comparison to losing the company, which means a lot to him. What I meant was, if he's going to lose space, wouldn't buying tickets be a cheap comparison to losing the company, which means a lot to him, and buying the ticket might bring in deep money investors. I see what you're saying. I mean, it is a good story, hence why I reported on it. It was a good story, but really, I don't report on the good news. I just report on the news. If the news is bad, I report on it. And of course, people don't like when I say the bad news about certain things. They say, oh, fake news, like the idiots, talking about Rumble earlier, or somebody was it Frankinator, whatever he's called, you belong in jail. These kind of people are the uneducated who just like using fake news and all these silly words. So I just report on the news. As it happens, I think it's good news. But I don't think for a minute Richard Branson is trying to promote the stock by saying he's bought a couple of shares. Sorry, a couple of seats. It's just a good sentiment. The reason why I reported on it, in fact, maybe that didn't come across in the video. The reason why, first of all, I reported on it because it's the news. But the reason why I'm saying it's good news is because it's the sentiment, because people were concerned that Richard Branson was selling all his shares, running off, and all. I keep hearing these funny noises. There's definitely funny noises in here. Something's really weird. We're having an earthquake or something, but I'm hearing cracks everywhere. So yeah, it's good news because people were concerned that Richard Branson was selling off his shares. This highlights he's not selling his shares. He's not going anywhere. He believes in the company. That's it. A person like Richard Branson doesn't try and promote the stock by, I've just bought a seat on Virgin Galactic. It's not. It's just the fact that he wants to fly on it. And it shows you that he's not selling the business, and he might even start buying more shares of it now. That's what I actually think is going to happen. At 150, I think Richard Branson is going to buy more. That's why I said the bottom was 150. But I don't want to wait for that, because when that happens, the stock will pop up, we'll get a short squeeze, and blink of an eye, we're at $4 or $5. And not that matters, of course, but I'd rather buy it. I'd rather have an average of 227 than an average of 4 or 5, right? I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Okay. Perhaps Sir Richard Branson said, how can I get people to inflate the price so I can inflate my ego further? No, I don't think that's the case at all. Margin applies to all humans. Don't understand that at all. Don't understand what that means. The stock only goes down. Well, Tesla did the same thing. Amazon did the same thing. All these great companies did the same thing before they took off. This is how it goes. All right, I bought more space, said Hink. Fantastic. Just bought a few more space today. Started my position again yesterday with an average of 167. We need the short squeeze to happen soon. We do. We've got 6 days before some contracts are expiring. There could be another reason why I've jumped in today and why that interview was so important. Okay, all right. We've got just over half an hour to go. Let's go for all our positions. I think I've answered everyone's questions. We revealed one of our, let's have a look, on Stock Twits, one of our clowns. It's not much to, there we go. That's my stummy, my stummy hurt. I want to thank you. My stummy hurt said I like that message as well of our Frankinator. There you go. Well, it's not much to you. There you go. Fantastic. If you want to actually hear from the shorters, because that's where you find the aggressive type investors. Not really an investor by being a shorter though. This is my profile. Let me give everybody the link again to my profile. Here it is. If you use this, this should bring you to my account. There you go. And you can comment and you can see those comments. Anyway, let's have a look. Bought more shares as well, now at 1,825 shares, closing in on my goal of 2,000. It's the right thing to do to have a goal. I can't believe I've done something. I can't believe I've done something. I said I'd never do, and sold 10 Teslas and purchased a further 1,577 Virgin Galactic shares. I now have a total of 7,100. I only done it because I can afford to lose. Buckaroony. But you know, and I know, and most people know that over the next week or so, Tesla's going down. You can buy back. There's a reason why Cathie Wood sold a huge position, 3 positions actually in Tesla. I sold my Tesla. I've taken profit. I was at 28%, it's down to 22% up now. I've done the same thing. You should do. We've had a great year. Now it's coming into tax season. That's what the big money does. But you don't wait until they do it. You do it before they do it, right? So we've got a down leg before the next up leg on Tesla. Don't be married to the stock and think I'm never going to sell it. Why did you buy it in the first place? To make money. Now you've made money, what do you do with it? You buy stocks that are in a lower state. That obviously makes sense, right? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Not just buy and hold them and join a fan club. I mean, that doesn't help you, does it? It might help Elon Musk, but we're not here for Elon Musk. He's rich enough. It's for you. Anyway, shouldn't they buy back shares to show investors confidence, i.e. Cole Glazier and Company, would definitely help the stock? They talked about that on the earnings calls, and they have the ability to do that. And they can do that, and they will do that. But right now, they're spending the money on building the fleet out. That's the right thing to do. It's amazing to me that no one has even mentioned, actually, that we've got the monthly flights getting less than a month. 2 months in a row, it's getting shorter each time. There's a possibility we might be ramping up on the earnings to announce twice a month. And that immediately makes Virgin Galactic the profit they need to survive. Immediately. Once a month is great. They're making money, but they're not making enough compared to how much they're spending. If they start flying twice a month, then we are in a very good position. If you noticed, they actually are getting faster and faster. I don't know if anyone has picked that up or not. Anyway, my average now under $2. Very good. You're better than me. To be honest, that Branson interview doesn't really fill me with confidence, and I own the stock. Why? What didn't you like with it? What did you not like? Tempted to buy more space, MSK. If you find time, could you give a quick look at Fuji film, ticker Fuji Y, for a long or short term Roth position? If I get time, Seth, remind me again. We have to focus on this one right now. I also sold my Tesla at a very nice profit and bought space with it. Exactly. That's what you do. You take profits from stock, you make money from them, and then get free stock somewhere else. That'll beat up. That's the point, isn't it? Sensei, sense check everyone. Sense check everyone. Take care of space FOMO. Wish you all luck, but don't get carried away on a lot of biased views. It will pop. Be clear on why you are risking your hard-earned money on Virgin Galactic. Absolutely right. Absolutely right, Jojo. I think probably November the 8th, it to make more sense till then. I think it's heading under $1. That doesn't mean it's going bankrupt. It doesn't mean it's going bankrupt. However, statistically, if the stock goes under $1, after a few weeks of that, it has to reverse split. And so far, in the 2.5, nearly 3 years that I've been doing this, we haven't seen any success from any company that I've been following once it reverse split. So it's not good at all. It's all the wrong sentiment. So you're right. It doesn't mean to say it's going bankrupt under $1, but it also is not good for the stock. It doesn't mean it's cheap at all. It's a very bad sign. I just think it will do that till we get the news on finances. Jojo S agreed. I think all this chat, we're all guessing. I really would not buy any more stocks, guys, till they update. Chris, that's fair enough. He didn't, but I will tell you, there's no question about it. And I've done many, many hours of thinking on this subject. I've done many, many hours of research on this subject, and maths and calculations, running it through my business models. And the fact of the matter is, I want to achieve $200,000 by next year. I want to achieve $1 million by the time I retire. That's my goal. I am not... Oh, hello.
Let's hit that like button.
Thank you very much, Seth. I am not going to achieve that if I just put my money in the S&P. I'm definitely going to be up, definitely not going to lose my money, definitely not going to be any debt, all great. However, I'm not going to reach my target of what I want to do. I would rather lived and have tried and been optimistic than sat on the fence and done nothing. We all live. Sorry, we all die, but not everybody lives. I live to the maximum every day. I always give it my best, and I believe in what I believe, and I go for what I believe in. I'm not afraid of anything. There's absolutely no point existing. That doesn't mean to say you all go out and do something crazy. That's not what I'm saying at all. This is not financial advice. This is just me sharing my opinions with you. Everybody dies, not everybody lives. So I have spoken in great length with people that invested at the beginning of Tesla, those that invested with Amazon, those that invested with Apple. This is one of those moments. Now, that doesn't mean to say it's going to follow the same path. Doesn't mean, Bitcoin, another one, doesn't mean to say it's going to follow the same path. However, this is my chance, my opportunity, my time, and I'm going for it. And I want to fly on Virgin Galactic. This is my path to do that, and my path to achieve $1 million. But I'm also fully aware that my portfolio isn't going to go zero. I'm still going to reach 200,000, but I would like to make $1 million by the time I retire and 200,000 by next year. All of that is a balanced portfolio and so on. Anyway, Seth, thank you very much for your tip. Really appreciate that. He didn't talk about how they were going in terms of funding and finances. Chris, don't think that's a negative. It wasn't that kind of interview. He was having a personal interview. You were speaking to the man about his life. It wasn't an earnings call. So no, he wasn't talking about it funding and finances. That wasn't the nature of that call. That wasn't a bad thing though. Anyway, Sensei's here. Jojo, thank you for the super chat. That's true. Then it's probably not going to go much lower, perhaps just sideways. Sideways is great for a while. Sideways is great. No problem with that at all. And also, of course, if it just stays there and doesn't go down anymore, people that have done shorts and banked on it, betted on it going lower, will get liquidated that way as well. Yes, but when they update, Chris, you are missing the best prices because it would already have pumped. Correct. Amen, says Jose Quintana. The only way you make the return is you go all in on Tesla and pray. Inbound, I totally agree that Tesla's a great stock, but you are all or nothing on one stock. I think it's wrong. It's not good information. A balanced portfolio is essential. This is why 4,000 was my allocation, and I've achieved it, and that's it. 200,000 by what time next year? End of the year, which will be very easy to do. I've got $400,000 in Virgin Galactic alone. No question. If it does, part two of what I said. 150 was part one and $100 was part two. If it goes to $100, I've got $400,000, haven't I? There's my ticket to fly. There it is. So, there it is. Anyway, we shall see if I'm right in time. Now then, we've got 25 minutes to go. I do my best every day and Tesla can't 50x, SPCE can. That is true. That is true. Inbound is just like very biased about his own favorite stock. It doesn't actually add up on money. And if you look at the numbers, what he's saying, you might as well just go, Bitcoin's going to be $10 million by next week. I mean, it's just a silly thing. And we don't do that on this show. Anyway, so if I could ask everybody now, because I do my best every day bringing you the news, whether it's good or bad, all I ask is help me out. Help me out by tapping the like button or the down like. I don't mind what you do, just do something. There are 80 people watching. I get 99.5% up like rating, which is good. But sadly, 50% of people don't even vote. They're not signed in. They haven't created a YouTube channel. You don't have to create a YouTube channel, by the way. A lot of people are confused going, I'm not logged in, I can't like, I can't comment, I can't thumbs up, you can't be involved because you said to YouTube that you won't set up an account. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You just say yes so you exist. Stop being incognito and actually be a force for good. And if you don't like my channel, please do click the down like. I don't mind, I don't care. I might not like you either. So tap the like button for the reason that you want to be shown my content. That's why you do it, and that's why YouTube shows you my content. If you don't like it and you'd rather hear from somebody else or give you a load of rubbish to promote themselves, please do. I invite you to tap the down like button. Do that and you won't see my content. So please do something. Don't just sit there and not do anything at all, because that's pretty pointless. Anyway, there are 80 watching, 50% would be 40. We're up to 27. So we're a bit low on the likes today. The shorters are coming out. We've got lots of negativity. People using Donald Trump's favorite phrase, fake news, which is absolutely bonkers because I bring you the most honest truth every single day and back it up with going live, back it up with allowing you to phone in, back it up with my own money. I share with you all the comments. But those that are wanting to drive the stock down just say it's all fake news. Just because they can't think of their own phrase, they steal Donald Trump's phrase. There's no fake news here. It doesn't even exist. Bringing you the news, take it or leave it. All right, there we go. We got 32. Thank you for ever so much, everyone that did that. A little bit low today. I was hoping we could get to 40, but nevertheless, a lot of people in who, the moment I put the video out, did you notice the stock started going down? People sort of, and if you look on Reddit, there's loads of posts on me today. People on Reddit have picked up the stock. More armies, more people coming together to try to drive the stock down. I don't know why. Maybe it's a personal thing to try to make Martyn Lucas lose all his money. I don't care. I will always bring you the truth, whether I lose all my money or not. But the fact of the matter is, shorters always win the battles. Right now, they're winning because the stock's going down. But all of a sudden, we get a short squeeze, and every single one will lose all their money, and that's when I will earn $400,000, nearly $500,000. So it's up to you what you do. I don't really mind. I just want you to get involved. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Growth stocks or value stock we're focused on. Let's have a little look. A golden rule is if the stock slaps you once, you take it. If the stock slaps you twice, then you need to wake up. If the stock slaps you 3 times, it's your death trap. That sounds very entertaining and very visual, but I don't think the stock actually cares or even knows it slapped you once. So the stock isn't a real thing, doesn't care whether you're up, down, sideways or know anything about it. There's no emotion attached to this whatsoever. The stock isn't slapping anybody and doesn't know that it's down, doesn't even care that you own it. So I don't think using that as an analogy is the way to success. It's very entertaining, Drillion, but I don't think it actually makes any sense. But good luck for you. Good luck anyway. Virgin Galactic has ruined retail investors. It's not ruined me, and I'm a retail investor, so that's not true. Retail investors go for more and more. Retail investors keep going for more and more. Well, I don't know what you're suggesting. What retail investors are silly. There are some retail investors that are silly. There are some retail investors that are very sensible, as there are institutions on both sides of the argument. So I don't see it's retail investors just keep going for more and more and more at all. I buy it because I believe in it and I've done my research on it. It's a balanced managed portfolio. I don't lose nothing if it goes to zero other than my initial investment, which I've made profit from. And I will continue to scalp it on my Roth position. So I don't see it as a major issue at all. Growth stock or value stock. Where are you focusing your portfolio during the downturn? Well, I've made profits from my growth stocks. I'm now putting more money into defensive stocks, if I'm honest, Coca-Cola, J&J, but I'm also now building back into my Virgin Galactic and in my Tesla, because these are the stocks that now are going down. Specifically, I've made money from Amazon and Apple, and now it's time to use those profits to go into, and the S&P, now it's time to go into those stocks. I do believe Tesla can 50x, but space can 50x much quicker. Dominic, I don't think it's absolutely I think it's completely impossible for Tesla to 50x. Where did you get that number from? I worked it out once. It was nearly half the world would need to own a Tesla for you to achieve a 50x upon the actual value of the company. 50x, absolutely impossible unless we're putting Teslas on Mars. That doesn't make any sense. That's like saying a can of Coke is worth $1. If we get really thirsty, it will go to $2. If it's the last can of Coke on earth, it will go to $5. You're saying the can of Coke's going to be worth $1 million. I mean, that is bonkers. So no, I don't think that at all. And it's not on the basis of any calculation. Is now a good time to enter space for the first time? Alex, if you've never bought Virgin Galactic, it is without a shadow of a doubt. It's a very simple answer. Are you buying Virgin Galactic because you've studied it and you like it, not because I've talked about it, because you understand it? Are you in a financially free position? Do you have a mortgage, a car loan, credit cards? If you don't and you're able to now invest because you do those things first, then you don't invest to get out of debt, right? Many people say that to me. I'm in so much trouble. What can I buy to make money to get out of debt? I say, don't. Go to work at McDonald's. Simple as that. You know, I don't know your situation, but if I was you and I was brand new and I'd done my research and I'm in a financially good position and I've got some money to invest and I understand Virgin Galactic, I would say to myself, what is my allocation? Like I did from the very beginning, 4,000 shares. What is the money I want to invest? Let me start building in a plan. So I go, okay, I'm going to buy 100 shares today. If it goes down 10%, I'll buy another 100 shares. If it goes up, I will trim my first 100 shares back to 90 shares, make a bit of profit. Then when it drops, because nothing goes straight, use the profit and buy back again. I would do it on my Roth IRA so I can trade tax-free, so I'm not being penalized when I do those trades. I'd have a long-term trade and a short-term trade. All of those things need to be answered before I can say to you, should you start buying Virgin Galactic? But most certainly, this is now for the very first time in its entire history that it's been so far undervalued. Any other point before now, it was overpriced. Even if you love it and think it's the greatest thing in the world, it was overpriced. When we talk about overpriced, we mean look at the share price, the amount of shares that are outstanding compared to what the company's worth, not what the stock price dictates, but how much cash, how much debt, and so on and so forth. And you can work out the actual value of the company and see if it's undervalued. And right now it is significantly undervalued. That is the time to buy any company as long as you think it's going to go up. So anyway, I hope that's an answer to your question, but don't take this as financial advice. Do what do your own thing. That's if it goes to $100, Martin. Either way, I am in on space over 12,000 shares at 205 average, and that's only because of you. We are in it together. Don't say that, for God's sake. It's not because of me. Don't buy stocks because of me. Anyway, just looked at the market, was really bad today. Ouch. Yes, the markets are down, but my portfolio is hardly down at all, despite the drop in Virgin Galactic. Wait till tomorrow when we start a fresh day. Drilling to Marge, very true. There's too much emotional investment. Sensei speaks very clearly about that. The shorters are fake news, says Crag. Hey, Jojo, all retail investors must wake up. It's not time to invest on penny stocks. It's not time to gamble on rubbish stocks without no future. I want to be absolutely clear. Drilling Damage is also a retail investor. Just so we're all imbalanced, Drilling Damage is not a institution. He's just like we are all here. We're all the same. Everybody here is the same. Buckaroony, would you advise me to sell my remaining Tesla then, Martin? Would you advise me to sell my remaining Teslas? I can't advise you to do anything. I don't know your financial position, and even if I did, I wouldn't. I'm giving the best answers by explaining my position and why I bought, when I sold. You can just listen to my journey and decipher for yourself what's right for you. But I'm not telling anyone to sell anything. If Virgin Galactic went below 150, it will definitely go bankrupt. No, that is not true at all. That is not a statement of fact whatsoever. If it goes below $1.50, it means the stock price is $1.50. It doesn't mean it's going bankrupt at all. It's not a fact. The two don't go hand in hand. How heavy are you now on Virgin Galactic? That's to Crag. Ed Spitzer. Hello, Ed. How are you? I've got more Virgin Galactic 800 shares at 193. Congratulations to you. Everyone's got cheaper stocks than me. Quite incredible, isn't it? Drilling Damage. Totally agree, buddy. Heavy Jojo, mate, too overweighted, nearly 60%, but with every intention of trimming when it goes up a bit. That is the right thing to do if he's in that position. It looks like the bond market is crashing in slow motion and the yield curve will finally normalize after 15 years of artificially low interest rates. 193, it's 164 now. Crag, you love the risk. I wish you so much luck. He does like the risk, it has to be said. Jojo S, everyone can do what they like with their money. However, I want all of you to make money and feel comfortable. Absolutely right. That is, to me, the most important thing, that everyone is happy, that everyone feels, they have a voice. They can be listened to. I have had a lot of people email me. They reply back to my newsletter, and which just went out a couple of days ago. We got another cash giveaway. If you want my newsletter for the cash giveaway, let me know and I'll give it to you. Yeah, a lot of people are very concerned and they're losing their money and they've gotten over their heads with margin and all the rest of it. And it's awful to hear that. Anyway, I have a total of 800 shares and cost average of 193. Congratulations. Bill, you are a hero. Thank you for the membership. Yes, Bill, Drilling Damage has been in and thanked you several times today, which is absolutely great. Bill, thank you to... if anyone's got a membership today that didn't pay for it, Bill bought you your membership. Bill bought a lot of memberships today and yesterday. Vehicles, FSD, Robotaxi, Engine, and Tesla bot will make it 50x. No, they won't. I am in full agreement with you, Dominic, that full self-drive, Robotaxis, energy, AI, the new AI Dojo computer, all of that is unvalued by the street. I am in total agreement with you. I'm not like the street saying it's not good, it's not great because I can't price it in. I am allowing for that. But it still can't 50x. That's just a number you've plucked out of the sky. If you can show me the calculations, how you came to that number, then I'd be interested in what you have to say and learn from you. But I think 50x is just impossible. Like I said, half the world would be driving around in Teslas. Forget everything else. I don't see that's possible. All right, it just isn't. It isn't possible. Elon Musk himself has said it's not possible. Elon Musk himself has said the stock's overvalued. He tells people, we cover the earnings call, and he said on the last earnings, you should sell and take profits. Retail investors, small investors should take profit. He's telling you it's overdone. Elon Musk is telling you, but yet you're saying it's going to go 50x. Elon Musk doesn't say that. Anyway, thanks, Jojo. It's make or break with space, but I can't see it doing much until December. I agree. Taco Tuesday says ahead. Yup, on the carpet ride right now. Vehicles, FSD will make it 50x. You said it again. I still don't believe it, though. Looking overall at the market, actually surprised space isn't more red. It doesn't surprise me at all. Hence why I bought it. Anyway, Dominic Webb, 50x is insane. Are you expecting hyperinflation? It's not impossible. It's absolutely impossible what you're saying right now. It doesn't matter how bullish I'm the bullish person in the world when it comes to Tesla, but that number, it doesn't make any sense. To do a little calculation. Right. So basically what you're saying is, I've just done the calculate. It's even worse when I actually calculate it. Tesla is $12,150 a share. Now, you may remember we've just had a 3-for-1 split. So we times that by 3 when everybody thought it was worth $1,000 a share. That makes it $36,000 a share by old money. If you then work that, I'm not going to spend the time doing it. If you then times that with the amount of shares outstanding, see how much the company's worth, it would probably be worth more than every other company in the world added together. So it's not even on the realms of craziness. It's on the realms of insanity. So, I do answer everyone's questions and give everyone a voice, but I wouldn't go around telling people that you think Tesla's going to 50x, because even Cathie Wood, who's the most, overly optimistic person on Tesla, says 10x, or 6 to 8. And she is all about herself rather than the shareholders, and she's all about how much money she can make. So she inflates the price. Elon Musk himself doesn't say that. So anyway, $40 trillion market. Oh, is that what it would be? It would be $40 trillion. And let's put that into context. Everybody, half the world has an iPhone. Right? Half the world has an iPhone. All right? And and there you go. Currently, the market cap of Apple is $2.75 trillion, and they are overvalued by quite some way. 29 times earnings. 29. Apple is incredibly overvalued. 29 times earnings at 2.75. So a $40 trillion stock would basically be, we're all landed on Mars, and Superman lives down here, and he's got a fleet of Teslas, and everybody's got 50 Teslas each. And I love these conversations because we have to keep it real, right, guys? You can't just be making up numbers. It doesn't make any sense, right? That's the sort of stuff I read every day on Reddit. Anyway, cadence between Galactic 03 and 04 is only 27 days. If Virgin Galactic can knock that down to 21 days, it'll make a huge difference. Pete Barker, we've been reporting this now on our news for a few weeks, that each flight, the cadence gets less. It's getting less each time. And so, yeah, it's good. And I'm looking forward to seeing twice a month. Then we're there. Then we're making the money that we would have made with Delta. We're getting much more up there. So obviously they're working out how to, turn it around and get people in and get the money in quicker. So this is really good news. Not sure it's achievable with Unity. Well, that's what they're saying, but we are seeing it ramp up. But this is all part of it, right? Martyn, I've mentioned before, you influence listeners to buy. You really do. You always give balanced perspective. But be in no doubt, your opinions have influence on what listeners decide to do. I can't comment on that. I can only give my information. It's always open and honest, as he said. It's balanced and it's a balanced perspective. I can't do more than show you my real money, my real trades. You've seen me grow from $5,000 to where I am. My only income is YouTube. The first year and a half, I earned absolutely nothing. So if I can do it, everybody else can do it. I earn less than if I worked at McDonald's. I earn less than if I worked at McDonald's. In fact, if I worked at McDonald's for 2 hours a day, I would earn more money than I do on YouTube. So if I can do what I'm doing, so can everybody else. So even though, I mean, listen, if you're influenced by me, and that's up to you. That is not my intention, but hey, your life is your own. And Jojo S, I can only say that. Especially if new to investing. Well, I always try to answer those people, don't I? Sensei Crypto, I'm not. I should be clear. When I say it will 50x, I mean from my buy average of 139. By average of 139, that's still not possible. That's still not possible. You will definitely not 50x, because that would be around about 25x on the whole company, and that still wouldn't make any sense, Dominic. So I'm not happy, says Mike. Mike feels influenced. Have saved up and done my research in Virgin Galactic. No debt or mortgage either. So feel like now is the right time. Alex, that's up to you. You can see I am in, but what I do is for my own reasons, and my own reasons are expressed and open and shared with the world, but they are still my own reasons. Doug is a joke of a CFO. Doug, what is he and Mike doing? The need to get marketing hype back. They have spent over $500,000 on hiring. I agree the marketing is rubbish on Virgin Galactic as it was on Virgin Orbit. I absolutely agree. Maybe in 50 years then, Dominic. Blair Rich says Mayor. Jayenta, I'm not sure what that means. Bill Gates has been short in Virgin Galactic. He's been doing it now for over a year. Says JP Rothschild, I can't confirm that. I don't know if that's true or not. JP Rothschild doesn't always provide the most honest, real information. It does like to influence the stock in some way. It's not necessarily the truth, though. I have to be fair with you. I do read everyone's comments out, but I'll also tell you what isn't true. Oh, I could use a cash giveaway. I'm making my money. We're giving away a cash prize now every Sunday. Every Sunday on Sensei's show, we are giving a cash prize away. If you want to be in our cash prize every Sunday, we are giving it away. Just ask me and I will give you the link when I get through all the questions. I have 2,000 shares, average 178. MD Opu, that's pretty good. You must have just started buying then. So congratulations to you. Well, off to bed, lads. Great channel. Keep going, Martin. Chris, you're very welcome. Thank you, Bill. Bill bought everybody memberships. Here he is, Christian Franchi. I think space will dilute to the retail investors while influencers will keep on pumping it. Hope it will not end up like Mullen. Right, I want to say again, absolutely 100%, that there is no... I mean, people need to understand what we can and cannot do. If every single person on my channel today bought 2,000 shares of Virgin Galactic, every single person, it would have no influence whatsoever on the stock. It's absolutely 100% correct. I don't like when people say to me that I am trying to pump the stock as an influencer. That is ridiculous. I don't regard myself as an influencer. I'm an entertainer. I'm sharing people my life journey, what I'm doing with my real money, and I understand money. I understand numbers. And if you do the calculations, if everybody here, we've got 84 people, all bought 2,000 shares each, which they're not, and if they all did, the stock price would not move one iota. And as I'm really the only person who's talking about Virgin Galactic, there are a couple of others, but I rank number one in the world by a long way. There is no evidence of that whatsoever. And the other thing as well, pumping the stock, the very phrase pump and dump, if we want to go the full term, is designed when people on Reddit in their hundreds of thousands, not me on YouTube with 84 live viewers, they pump a stock and then dump it on each other like a band of thieves. They don't care about their audience. They don't go live every day. They just write a few words on a Reddit channel. I spend my life, I work every day up to 10 hours a day to bring you the honest, real information in a ridiculously insane, overinvested studio to provide you with the best quality sound, best quality visuals, the most reliable service, backup internet, backup power, to provide you with the real information whenever you need it. And I make less than if I'd worked at McDonald's for 2 hours a day. There is no way whatsoever I am pumping anything. That is absolutely untrue. I don't like when anyone says that. We're ringing the bell for our sponsor, a man from Earth, Coup to Kill. You can sponsor the bell for $10. That's right. I charge $10 to promote someone's business. $10. I could charge $1,000 for the amount of people that I reach. I'm charging $10 because it helps people. All right, the bell has now gone, and if you want to support one of our members, here it is. For $10, you can sponsor the bell. We ring the bell, put your logo on it, and if you have a business or a charity or a website or a YouTube channel, and you do a $10 super chat, you can sponsor the bell for the day. I do it in the morning, I do it in the evening, and I also share your link like this. Here we go. Here is our sponsor for today. Pay $10. Other YouTubers of a similar size would charge 10 times the amount. I don't do that because I'm trying to help people, okay? Here's his link. Now, even if you don't want the vacation incentive, a 10% off his merchandise and incentives and so on and so forth, please do, as he's one of our members, Man from Earth, go and click on his website, because if everyone clicks on his website today, he'll rank up on Google. Even though we can't influence Virgin Galactic stock, we certainly can influence the analytics for this website. So everyone click on it, help him out, go and check him out. And Man from Earth, thank you very much for your $10 super chat. I appreciate it. And I hope today has helped and grown your business. All right. I have 2,000 shares at 178, almost at 2,000, 175 to go. The Frank and Matter, the Frank and Matter, he's probably right because I'm already down 10,000 from listening to you. The Frank and Matter, he's probably right because I'm already down 10,000. If you're down $10,000 because of listening to me, first of all, that's not true at all, JP Rothschild, because if you're down, it's because you haven't sold and made profits. I made profit on Virgin Galactic. I made profit on Tesla. I made profit on Apple. I made profit on Amazon. And I made a big profit on the S&P 500. I took my profits and I bought Virgin Galactic when it went down. So if you're down by $10,000, that's got nothing to do with me. I'm not down over this period $10,000. I'm actually up on the year by quite some way. So in fact, my Roth IRA is up very nicely. Thank you very much. So that's not true at all. So that is not accurate or true. And if you're down, then you're down because of your mismanagement of your money. Nothing to do with me. What is your plan if space hits 150? Nothing. And goes down lower? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Makes no difference to me whether it's 160, 150, $1, $4, $5, because I'm looking to buy the company and own it up to $100. Makes no difference. I said 150 because that's the bottom for me of where the right value is. That's where institutions will buy it. That's the right price. Also, it achieves enough for me to buy a flight on Virgin Galactic at $100. And on top of that, more importantly than that, I said to you that's what I would do, and I've delivered on my promise. I've done it, even though I don't have to. I can do what the bloody hell I want with my money. You're all doing what you want with your money. I happen to know that people watch my show, they find out what I am doing, and I saw it earlier because all the comments I saw on Reddit and StockTwits, and people were increasing their short positions to try and make me look silly. I'm even telling you what I'm doing before I'm doing it. That's how honest I am. But I don't care about me. It's me providing you with a service. So no, I'm not going to buy any more. I said I wouldn't, and I won't, because it makes no difference. And if Virgin Galactic goes all the way to zero, my portfolio will still hit my targets on time, and I'll still reach my target that I intended to hit. But I would rather have gone through the experience, followed it through with a balanced portfolio, and if I'm right, I become rich. If I'm not, I don't, but I gave it my best shot, and I always did it openly and honestly to the world. So that's my answer. Virgin Galactic has now popped up after hours. Expect a pop on Thursday. Expect a pop on Thursday after hours. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Expect a pop on Thursday after hours. All right? Okay. Do you think the bottom row of your scrolling banner would continuously say, health warning, investing is very risky, most people lose money, blah, blah, blah? Do you think the bottom row of your scrolling banner should continually say, health warning, investing is very risky, most people lose money? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. In fact, that's a good idea. I like it. I like it. Here we go. I'm going to do it. Okay. Investing is very risky. In fact, I should change that. Day trading is very risky, to be absolutely correct. Day trading is very risky. 95% of traders, which is true, lose money. Okay. Day trading is very risky. 95% of traders lose money. I need to make sure that's day traders. Day traders lose money. Please be careful and do full research. Please be careful and do full research. Please be careful and do your own research. A good suggestion. I've just added that. And here we go. This was Jojo S's suggestion. If you watch to the end of this banner, it will actually say that. So very, very good idea, Jojo S. Thank you for the suggestion. I've done that for you. And, well, not done it for you, but done it. It's a good suggestion. I like it. MD, Oppo using what platform? So there you go. I mean, I'm, again, disencouraging you from following me or doing anything else. I will die or rise with Virgin Galactic. Money is fake anyway. You're not far wrong, really. Doug plus Mike are proving a joke for the CFO-CEO combo. They really need to sort out their marketing and hype. There is zero hype anymore. What are they going to do between now and 2025? Blair Rich, 400,000. Mike, I built my first house in 1983 for $30,000. Sold for $75,000 1 year later. No way can we survive the rate it's going. Okay. Jojo S, if you look, you will see my comment come up. This is a Jojo S request, or suggestion rather. MSK Trading 122. Here it comes. Just a few seconds to go, Jojo S, and you'll see it come up. Thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. Let's see how it looks on the screen when it comes up. Here we go. Sensei need to step in and show you support levels on Tesla. Tesla has very strong support at 238. We've done lots of videos and charts on Tesla. There's loads of it on our channel. Go and check that out. Okay, I think we're going to get the comment in a few moments. Here it comes. Here we go. This is Jojo S. Jojo S. This is a new addition to my scrolling ticker. Day trading is very risky. 95% of day traders lose money. Okay? This was a suggestion from Jojo S. I put that on the screen now. This is a new edition. This will remain there. Please be careful and do your own research. Okay? That's a new edition, Jojo S. That was your idea, and I like it. Right, Virgin Galactic is up nearly 1% after hours. That's good. I'm always learning from mistakes. So watching people chase space from $35 all the way down to $150 is very scary. The bell, we did the bell. Totally the wrong thing to do if you want to make money. Also, if anyone is waiting to short squeeze, I think it might be waiting for a while. I don't agree with that. I'm new to stocks, and I listen to what Mr. Lucas says from his own opinion. I don't feel influence. I listen because I agree on his way of thinking on stocks, and I compare his opinions to my opinions. Thank you very much. That is the thoughts of an open-minded thinking man who likes to have the left and the right argument. He listens to the views and makes his own decision. As I've said before, I think it's wrong when people are, let's use a political, even though there's no politics on this show. I think it's very wrong. People, and I've got lots of friends around me who think like this. If you are a Republican, a Donald Trump fan, whatever, and you only read Donald Trump information, you only watch Republican channels, Republican news, and so on and so forth, you're only learning on one side of a very biased argument. Equally, if you are a Democrat and you are only reading Democratic information, you are only learning that information. And I know a lot of people in this area who are one of those two people. And I have traveled 195 countries, and I've learned that the world is a very large place, and what goes on in America is insignificant to the rest of the world, as it is in the UK. There's a very big world with very different ideas. And the only way you learn anything, whether it's religion, politics, science, investment, is hear all the arguments, stand back and make the decision that's right for you. But I do want to be present in the conversation, not the biased one-sided argument. Like we talked about, I had several people today message me about Matt Kors. You hear I talk about Matt Kors quite a lot. I mention him. I'm on Rumble right now, and whenever I mention Matt Kors, so here it comes in my Rumble channel, I will get lots of messages later. You can see the comments saying very negative things towards me when I say that Matt Kors is all about one side of the argument. Matt Kors is there to promote his channel, to make him money. He was the AMD king. He got everyone to buy AMD, so he made money. A lot of people lost their money. And however, people still watch his channel, which is quite bizarre really. And I've learned a lot that it doesn't matter really what you say. If you sell one side of the argument, whether you are left or right, up or down, if you sell it with conviction, I prefer to be both sides. If you sell it with conviction, you will build an audience, and even if you crap all over them, they'll come back for more. I've learned this. There are YouTubers who make up stories, you still watch them. There are those who promoted very bad crypto coins to promote themselves and make themselves money, and yet you still watch them. Everybody lost money on AMD apart from a handful of people, but yet you still watch Matt Kors say that. And you know, I see this sort of stuff all the time, and it seems to me that most people don't want the truth. They want what makes them feel validated, comfortable, and live in their own little world. They don't want to know that actually that's not correct. They want to know what they want to believe, so it makes them feel comfortable. And I think that's where the world's gone wrong. And we continue. If we didn't, we'd actually learn that it doesn't help by having wars and would stop doing it. But we keep doing it, and we'll continue doing it. And it wouldn't surprise me at all. A couple of days ago, I learned something very valuable, which affects solar, EVs, and so on. And I'd like everyone's opinion on this. A few days ago, Rishi Sunak, who is the Prime Minister of England, who's never been a fan or friend of Donald Trump, who was pro-green, as in the environment, solar, EVs. We had all these targets. England was leading the world when it came to the targets set for EVs, no more gas cars, go carbon neutral, all these things. And all of a sudden we've rode back. Rishi Sunak, because he's fearing not getting voted, disgusting really, without getting political, in fact, I can't say which politics I am, can I? That wouldn't work. But I was, really happy that England was leading the world on that. The overall carbon emission in America is unchanged. Their net zero hasn't changed, whereas in the UK we're down 50%. Everything was going great, but because he wants to get voted in, he's put his own politics before the country and the government. He has said that we're reining back, and we're going to slow things down. And the industry, EV industry, the solar industry, and people are furious because people that have been going out buying EVs are now seeing EVs come down in price because there's no urgency to buy them. People, the industries that have been building out the networks, thinking we've only got a few years to go, now have another 5 years on top, which then might get added again. So they're all annoyed. And then Donald Trump pops up and says, "It's brilliant. See, I told you it was all a fake thing. It wasn't real." Even the British Prime Minister has backtracked now. So Rishi Sunak has suddenly got a new best mate, Donald Trump, and here we are in that situation. So that's the bad news. The good news is, as is always the case, money fixes the problem, not politics. Every politician, whether it's left or right, come in, nothing really changes. The money changes everything. And I read this morning that despite what Rishi Sunak has done, the British Prime Minister, in edging back on solar, edging back on EVs and so on, has had no effect. Initially it did, but industry, the money, the investment is driving forward and disregarding it. It's those people like Elon Musk is building the infrastructure. They're the ones, not the politicians. They're not doing anything. Rishi Sunak isn't building EVs. He's just making politics. He's making decisions. However, the money, follow the money. The money always tells you where it's going, right? The EV manufacturers, the solar manufacturers are pushing forward. They're not slowing down. They're accelerating. And no matter what the politics is, if you continually go forward with your plan, whether it's EV Solar or me building my channel, as long as you're delivering a great product, you will win. No matter what the politicians say, doesn't matter what the politicians say, if you build out an infrastructure, a network, the politicians will eventually follow you. Look what happened to Elon Musk at the EV summit. Was it 2 years ago? Ford, GM, and others were invited to the EV summit. Elon Musk wasn't invited. It makes an absolute hypocrisy, a joke of the politics. The only real EV person in the room wasn't in the room. He wasn't invited. So politicians are doing what they want to do to benefit themselves. Rishi's trying to get himself elected, whereas the industry, the money, the power, the people, it's just moving forward. Those people are just immaterial, getting in the way. The politics will be the same when they've come and gone. Makes no difference. So I was very upset and annoyed when I heard about it. But then when I looked and spoke to people who follow me on X and Instagram and stuff like that, who are in the industry, they said, we're carrying on regardless. We're building out the infrastructure. We know where the future's going. We've spent too much time doing it. We don't care what he says. He's a flipping idiot. He doesn't make anything, doesn't do anything. And by the time our EVs and our solar and our AI and our stuff is being bought, robots or robo-taxis, Rishi Sunak will be sat on a beach drinking pina coladas and he'll be unemployed. It won't matter. So that's my thoughts on that. Anyway, a man from Earth, thank you, very welcome. Martin Young, we should all make our own decisions and not expect others to make them for us. That's part of the problem with the world. Everybody, I see loads of comments coming to me on Discord and private messages on my DMs on X and Instagram and YouTube and whatever. And people want me to tell them the answers. They don't want to work it out themselves. Everybody wants to get rich. We're doing nothing. We live in a world of very lazy, uneducated people. And it's very, very easy to be successful because most people don't try. They just want you to tell them what to do. That's why people follow one side of an argument, because it makes them feel comfortable. It's difficult to challenge and listen and learn. It's easy just to go, well, I'm going to follow this guy. And that's what people do. Anyway, what is your plan for space? I answered that one already. I do wish and hope you reach 200,000, but because I want you to have a happy retirement, I will have a happy retirement, and I'll never actually retire anyway. I've been happy every day of my life. However, you will never reach $200,000. Drillian Demarge says, I will never reach $200,000. Drillian Demarge says some very negative things. Many things have been said in the past. I do remember. And let me tell you, that is ridiculous. I absolutely 100% will reach $200,000. Absolutely insane. I'm up from 5,000 to 55 to a couple of years. There's absolutely no doubt whatsoever I will reach $200,000. No doubt whatsoever. 100%. 100%, and you can watch me do it live in front of you, and then you can say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Ridiculous. Anyway, I've just seen Bill is giving memberships away again. Bill, what a wonderful thing. Thank you so much indeed. Anton has just won a membership. Let me get rid of the comment on the screen a moment. Environment change, whoops-a-daisy. Environments change, short squeezes in this market are going to be really difficult to come across. Stephen Bill has just won a membership. Martin, he means he is down Virgin Galactic just like you. Over $35,000. Drilling Demarge, yes, you are right. I wish Martin did let Virgin Galactic go and his portfolio would be around 100 grand by now. John Harris, you just won a membership. Fantastic. 4,000 shares. 4,015 actually. 4,015. At the end of the day, you're in charge of you and yourself. Advice is great, but you choose what you do with it. This is not advice, it's me sharing my opinions. So you either can handle it being responsible yourself, or you're just a troll. Seth Houston, absolutely right. Unbelievable. Lots of new members today. Thank you to Bill. Everyone, if you've won a membership, please do thank Bill. He's given you his hard-earned money. He's a retired war veteran, and he's giving you his hard-earned money. Martyn, no offense, but no big hedge funds or institutions are going to buy space. They've already bought it at Fatso Talk. So you're absolutely 100% wrong. Look on the filings, and you can see that we have BlackRock, we have what's the name of that I just talked about this morning? Goldman Sachs. So just to be absolutely clear, Fatso Talks, no big hedge funds or institutions are going to buy space. They already own it. So you're absolutely wrong. Sorry to say that, but you're absolutely wrong. I don't know what to say to you, but that's absolutely not factual at all. Why on Thursday after hours will move? I'm just saying. Look on Thursday after hours. See if the stock moves. Virgin day trading, Virgin Galactic is easy. Just sell before the open bell. Just bought $22,000 worth of Virgin Galactic. Really? Congratulations to you. That's quite a lot. Bloody hell. Virgin Galactic are planning on charging the founders. Virgin Galactic are planning on changing the founders' lineup. About bloody time and all. About time and all. If you remember, a few weeks ago, we had a poll on our show. I asked everybody on my show to comment to a poll. Some of you didn't. Some of you just couldn't be bothered, and then you moan about it afterwards. I said, we want to get the CEO onto the show, Michael Colglazier. I have not yet had a response back for an interview, even though I've asked him. But I do know that my comments were noted. They saw the comment, they saw the poll, how many people got involved, but as yet no official response. But one of the things that we suggested was this, the lineup, and M4TTD has said they are planning on changing it. I don't know that to be true. I've not seen it. No one has told me that. I don't know how you know that. If you do know that, share with me. But I don't know if that's been verified or that's true. If you say that's true, maybe it is. Let me know how you know that, because I have not heard anything like that at all. But anyway, can't believe you sold Apple and Tesla to buy space. Why on earth would you sell profitable companies for loss makers? Because I made profits, I banked the profits, and I bought new emerging businesses. That's how every major investor has made their money. That's how Tesla made its money. Apple, Amazon, the list goes on and on and on. That's how it works. And nothing you hear on this channel is financial advice. Correct. Nothing is. Jojo S, awesome. I'd like to see a video about ticker TCX if you have time, but only if you don't feel obligated. Only if you don't feel. I certainly will, Ed. You're one of my members. I just can't do it now because I've got to end the show. I'm over time again. Also, why would big buyers buy space when they have just sold all their shares to retail? That's not true at all. That doesn't make any sense. We've got institutions who are buying it, so that's not true. Martyn, I will email privately one more time. Will you? All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you will email me one more time. With all due respect, Drillion Damage, you are an investor. Or not, I don't know. You've never actually been a paid member of our channel. So for all I know, you could be 10 years of age. You could be a troll. You've never actually been a member. You've won your memberships. I don't know what your real position is. You don't share it. You don't discuss it on Discord. So we don't really know who you are. And yet you keep telling me I'm doing everything wrong. And if you think I'm doing everything wrong, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. Then call into the show. I've invited you many times. You've never called in. I've invited you to share your thoughts on my social media. You've never done that. I've invited you to share your positions. You've never done that. So please do. and then we can have a debate. And even if you still disagree with me, that's fair enough. I'm entitled to my opinions as much as you are. But for you to sit there and say, I absolutely will not reach my target, what gives you the right to tell me that you are right and I'm wrong? I don't understand how you can be so, opinionated on my views. They're my views, and they are worth just as much as yours, if not more, because I actually share my actual positions and my bank account, and I support everyone live every day. That's a fact. Anyway. Virgin Galactic have some advertisers line up, and the celebrities will be flying by the end of the year. They have wanted to know now need to change the founders 50. Can you rephrase that? And where do you have that information? With all due respect, M4TTD, you've said other things before which actually haven't happened the way you described. If you do have that information, wherever you're reading that, or, coming to those conclusions, share me the links, join us on Discord, share the information, and we can verify it and share it to the world. I don't know that. I just think you're saying it. I just bought 1,000 before the bell. Gordon Center, congratulations. Celebrities are not flying this year, Matt. Yeah, Matt likes to say things. I've asked for the evidence. I've never had any of it. Check the founders draw list. Yeah, I've seen that. If I may ask, Martyn, what made you sell your shares for a 30 grand loss last year with Space? And what you buy that? And what did you? And what you buy them again? And why did I buy them again? Okay, Christian, I'm very glad, very happy to answer that question. Very happy to answer that. Let me just see. Okay, very happy to answer that question. Why did I sell for a loss? Okay, well, first of all, I don't do options trading. I don't do margin. I don't bet on the markets going up, down, left or right or sideways. I don't believe in it. I buy companies, not stocks. That's the first thing. I can't control what the share price of any stock is. I can't make the stocks go up, down, left or right. I have no control over that. I don't react. I'm proactive. Okay, reacting would be the stocks are down. Oh, I'm selling when I'm down, or the stocks are going up and I'm buying. I never buy when it's going up, and I never sell when it's going down. I sell when I want to take profits, and I want to buy when it goes down. Okay. However, I can't control what the stocks are going to do. I first of all bought Virgin Galactic at $35, as did many other people. The stock then continued to go down. At that time, when I first started investing, I was using margin. I first came in, I used margin. I came in at the top of a bull run, the most insane overbought bull run from COVID. Everybody had free stimulus checks. Everybody was overbuying. Everything was ridiculously overbought. Tesla was exploding. Virgin Galactic was exploding. We had Peloton. We had Zoom. We had all these crazy Moderna. All these crazy things went ballistic. I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I thought, well, I can't start if I'm not going to be in the stock. I'm not going to wait 6 months. I'm going to get in and learn from mistakes straight off, right at the top of the market. Worst time to buy in, but I wanted to be in. I got in. My stocks went down. I was paying interest on margin and so on and so forth. And the reason why I sold when I was down and lost $30,000 is, if you're down because the stock has fallen, you're down. You can't do nothing about that. You can either stay in and lose even more money, or get out and buy back lower. It doesn't change the fact the stocks went down, doesn't change the fact that you lost money, but you saved a lot of money because you got out, it went down a lot lower, and then I started buying it in again around about the $10, and then I started buying it. Then I got out and made a profit when it first flew, and then started buying it around about the $3 again. So I can't help that the stock has gone down, However, I can remain in the game and buy back when it's lower if I think the fundamentals are better. And that's what I did. So even though I am down, I've got more shares of the companies. As I've explained before, when I first started trading, imagine I had 100 shares at $100 a share. I now have 1 million shares at $1 a share. Even though I'm down, I own a lot more at a lot lower prices. I'm in a much better position. I'm not in it for the short term. I'm in it for the long term. 5 years, 10 years from now, my portfolio is going to be massively up. Hopefully next year, 200 grand. That's what I hope. So to sell for a loss is the right thing to do if you are down and you know the stock is going to continue to go down. Get out of the way, buy it back less. Obviously, Kathy Wood sold Tesla when it went down. She trimmed because she'd already made lots of money. I've been selling Amazon, Apple, and the S&P for the last couple of months. They've reached a peak and now they're coming down. I've made my profit. What's the point of staying in and letting the stock go lower? Bank the profit, buy it back lower. Some people get confused when they go, if you bought it for 10 and you sell it for 20, you've got to buy it back for 10 or less. No, you don't. Overall, stocks go up over time. Generally, over time. So if you buy at 10 and you sell at 20 and then it drops to 15 and you buy at 15, you're still up because you banked between 10 and 20. You made all this free money. So you're buying it back rather than it dropping from 20 to 15. You sold it at 20 and bought it back at 15. It's the right thing to do, to sell. People that don't sell just think I'm going to stay forever. You've joined a fan club. I'm not joining a fan club. The only fan club I'm in is my viewers. I'm here to make money, not to join a fan club. So it makes no sense to me whatsoever to know that the markets are going down and just stay in regardless. I mean, what's the sense of that? And the other reason, the very personal reason, is over December, I got COVID, seriously ill. I had asthma as a kid and I could have died. I got COVID. This is before I cleared my margin in January. And I thought to myself, what if I got ill and I was in hospital or I died? My wife would not know how to manage my account. She would not know about the margin. All that would happen is stocks would go down, be sold off, go down, be sold off, go down, be sold off. Robinhood would do it manually. My portfolio would go to zero. Or maybe not zero, but it would go down dramatically and there'd be nothing left for my wife. So because I'm not trying to time the market or be the richest man in the world, I just want to build the best YouTube show, TV show in the world and make some money along the way. I decided for the benefit of my health and sanity and peace of mind to sell, get out of margin, sell for a loss, start again. I learned the most important lessons. Sometimes you have to sell for a loss. I hope that makes sense. I've given it a full answer. There you go. And what made you buy them again? Buy them again because now it had gone down to the point where now it's a better buy. Simple, really. Founders Draw has celebrities in it and it's going to be changed. There's no evidence of that M4. I keep asking for evidence. We don't have it. Well done, Jose. Very commendable. But a lot of people are more influenced than you. Well, that's up to them. We can't control people's sentiment, intelligence, emotions at all. Check the list of the unnamed are celebs. Okay, send me the link then. I'll keep repeating it over and over again, and I'll keep answering your question, keep asking you to share the information. You have access to Discord. You have the opportunity to share links. All you've got to do is share them. Christian Franchi, I wouldn't currently accept free shares on Virgin Galactic. Well, that's the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard. Drillian Damage has just said he wouldn't accept free shares. That's the sort of comment I got this morning from somebody on X. Sorry, somebody on Stockwits said to me this. Where was it? Someone said this earlier. This is exactly the same silly comment. Where was it? Why can't I find it? Where can I see this comment? I can't find it now. Ston Stockwitz, that guy earlier, what was his name? Frankinator, the one who was saying silly things. It doesn't count because you've only got 4,000 shares. Like it's irrelevant. Well, it's not irrelevant to me, and there are many people around the world who follow me who would love 10 shares of Virgin Galactic. They've got no money at all. So it's very disrespectful to the average man who doesn't have much money. 4,000 shares is, to me, a lot. It's probably a lot to most people here, to be quite honest. So Drillion Damage is saying, I wouldn't currently accept free shares. That's ridiculous. If someone said to me, do you want free shares of a company? Of course I would take them. I think that's silly. Anyway, yeah, Matt was the AMC king. Yes, he was. And the only person who benefited from that was Matt Cause. And those silly people that followed him still follow him and still make him a load of money. I don't understand why. When he just did it to dump it on everybody. But that's how it works. I've proved to you today that's how social media work. People like to follow something that makes them feel comfortable. But with me, even if you follow me, I do call you out. I do challenge you. I do allow conversation. I'm not here to promote one side of the argument, one side or another to benefit myself. Not at all. I could be all like, cozying up to what Drillion Damage is saying because he might watch my show, or he might, give me a super chat, or he might do this. No, doesn't matter. I'm always going to tell the truth. And I'm not going to be someone like Matt Cause, where the only incentive is to make money for myself. Like we just saw Russell Brand say, I can't talk on YouTube anymore. They're censoring me. No, they're not. What they're doing on YouTube is they're allowing him to speak. They're just not allowing him to make the money from the ad revenue. They're still running ads, I found out today. He's just not getting paid. So he's not getting paid, so I don't want to speak anymore. Hang on a minute. I thought you're all about open speech to your audience that have made you a multimillionaire. Oh, no. I'm only doing it if I'm getting paid. Well, I do it for near nothing every single day and always will do. And I found that actually quite disgusting that, he's up for prosecution for a serious crime and he's not happy because he's not getting paid. Well, let me tell you, when I make music on my music channel, I don't earn any money on those videos at all because all the ad revenue that you see goes to the copyright owners. It doesn't go to me. That's the same sort of thing. They're withholding the money. It doesn't go to him. He doesn't profit from it. Well, I'm the same. Does that mean I don't go live? Does that mean I don't make any music? No. I still make music because I care about my audience. I didn't do it to get rich. So if I upset anyone and you don't want to be a member or give me a super chat, don't. I don't care because you cannot buy my open and honesty. It's not for sale. Even free shares may bring my portfolio down. That's ridiculous. Of course it doesn't. If you have free shares, you've got a value. Even if it goes to 1 cent, it's a 1 cent. We don't know that, Matt. Do you have a reference for this thinking? Yeah, he has no reference. He always says stuff like this, and no. Delta housing facility is nearly complete to take the new Delta fleet. A lot of information here, not true from Matt. Yeah. Anyway, I'm in heavy. Can't wait for 2026. If you can't wait to 2026, you shouldn't be investing, Ed Spitzer. And Ed Spitzer is one of my fans. He loves what we do here. But I'm telling you now, if you're buying Virgin Galactic, you need to be in till 2026. If you can't, and trust me, that will come around very quickly. Space, AMC, and Game are all designed for retailers to lose money. No, that's not true. No stock was designed for retailers to lose money. Absolutely not true at all. Businesses were not designed for retail investors. They don't even care about retail investors. Retail investors need to be careful, just the same as institutions need to be careful. Money lost is money lost, whether it's your money or whether it's somebody else's money. That is ridiculous. The stocks were not created to lose money at all. Absolutely not. That's not true at all. Man, I wish I was there was 2 separate chats, one for us to talk and one for Martyn for the chat. Man, I wish there was 2 separate chats, one for us to talk and one for Martyn for the channel. Yeah, but then I wouldn't read all the comments out, would I? Rishi Sunak he's a fella, just banned bulldogs over a few dog attacks. It should be the bad owners they should be putting restrictions on, says Crag. I don't think global warming is a load of rubbish, though. I'm glad you agree with every scientist in the world. It's kind of important. Brilliant. Follow the money. You said it, Martyn. Space, $35 down to $150. Yes, but it was never worth $35. That was the point. It was never worth $35. How many times have I said publicly it can go to $100 when it flies? Not because it's worth it, because it will trade up. DWAC is worth nothing. Mullen, worth nothing. AMC, worth nothing. GameStop, worth nothing. Bed Bath & Beyond, worth nothing. They all trended up. Same thing. Exactly. Pepe Coin, worth nothing. Goes up. Same thing. It went to $35 because everybody had free money and everybody bought it, and they shouldn't have done. That's what happened there. Martyn, do a poll, perhaps being really honest. Martyn, do a poll. Perhaps. Being really honest, I am irrational and emotional, biased in my thinking. Space will be a great financial investment return. True or false? Martyn, do a poll. Perhaps. Being really honest, I am irrational and emotionally biased in my thinking. Space will be a great financial investment and return. True or false? You want me to do a poll asking the audience if I am being irrational and emotionally biased? I'm not going to answer that question because I don't think I am being biased and irrational. So I'm not going to do a question that's like basically saying, do you think I'm an idiot? Yes or no? If you want to, if you think I'm an idiot, fine, don't watch my channel. But I'm not going to do a poll basically saying, am I an idiot? Yes or no? I know I'm an honest channel, but that's going too far. You can say what you like. You can ask me anything you want, but I'm not going to run a poll saying, basically, am I an idiot or not? That's basically what you're saying there. Think that says everything. Fatso talks. I explained why it's 35 down to 150, didn't I? Very soon. Same thing happened to Amazon and same thing happened to Tesla, by the way. My roommate is marketing manager for them. I have high faith in this. Ed Spitzer, thank you. Mr. Martyn, what is your thoughts on General Dynamics stock? Frankie Canterbury, if you're a member of my channel, I can do a full review, full back test, do polls, do videos on a stock. I haven't got time right now to do it, Frankie. Remind me on another day. It's one of the perks for my members, though. Seth Houston, Bill is the king. Bill is at it again, a man from Earth. I love it. There you go. How cool, Jason. What is the big news on space on Thursday after the market close? I'm just saying to you, Vito, that maybe on Thursday there'll be a bounce. That's all I'm saying. Go, Anthony Esquibble. Go Virgin. Can I have a membership, Jason Richard? It's random. I've learned a lot here as well. I hope you're all doing great. State Street, Jordan Allen, Fidelity. What about it? Bill, thanks for all the service. Yes, he's a war veteran on a pension, giving everybody free memberships. Very nice. If big hedge funds own space in any real size, why has the price gone down so much? Follow the money, you said. Well, yes. Yes. What about it? The stocks have gone down because people have sold. What you said was there are no institutions who own Virgin Galactic. There are. There absolutely are 100% institutions that own it. It's gone down because there are people selling stocks. Simple as that. That doesn't mean to say they've sold all their shares and everyone's gone down the toilet, because that's not true at all. Are they allowed to change the lineup though? Don't know, Crag, the answer to that. Personally, I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true either. I agree with you, Ed. Hi, Martin. Before you leave, could you please share the link to Branson's interview with me? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's on our Discord, Renatha. Let me have a look at it. Here's the link. Okay. I've got the link. I'll give it to you in a second. Okay. This is the link to the NBC News interview. I'll give it to you in just a moment. Nothing is financial advice, but 99% follow and lose money. He sounds like a troll just by the observation. I agree, man from Earth. Martin, please don't play games. I am a 33-year-old and I am more happy to share. I am more than happy. Well, I've been asking you now for nearly 2 years to share and you've never done so. I ask you all the time to share. Come on, phone in, share your positions. I'm not playing any games. Absolutely not. I'm asking you because you have strong opinions, but you never share like I share with anyone. You just say, I'm wrong and I'm getting it wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about. You're like the other guy, Market Profit. Market Profit came in all the time saying the end of the world was coming. It was like Peru, all the time, trying to influence me, trying to, bribe me into certain positions, and I never had it and I won't have it. And in the end, they realized they were going nowhere and they're giving up. Where is Market Profit? So there you go. Chances are people do watch YouTube videos and then go invest on what they have just watched. Well, that's up to you. If I make I don't know, films about, I don't know, the Lady in Red. I sing the Lady in Red. Do you go out and go up to put a dress on and run around in a red dress? I mean, I don't know. More because Lucas has a platform. Jordan Allen, what do you mean by that? If anyone on here doesn't like what's said, that's fine. But please don't badmouth anyone. We ain't badmouthing you, and I will slay. There he goes, Mike. I haven't got time, Ed Spitzer. I'm answering everyone's questions. I'm 1,000% happy to share my investments. However, I do not want to influence any investors with my investments. Well, what does that mean? I'm happy to share, but I'm not happy to influence. I mean, share then. Just share then. Anyway, Martin, with all due respect, if you're telling us that space will move on Thursday, don't be that young man who wants attention without telling us what he knows. I share absolutely everything with you. I also have private conversations. And me and Leah discuss things. Am I supposed to share my private conversations with you? Some things that I am told and some things that I am given information to is private. And I'm trying to be open and honest with you. And I think I am. But I'm not going to share private conversations with people just because you think I need attention. I don't need attention at all. I don't need to do this. I do it because I enjoy it. But don't be that man who wants attention. I mean, after all, isn't my job to provide entertainment? Isn't my job for you to come and watch tomorrow? Someone said to me, your videos are clickbait. Every single thumbnail in the world, every single cinema billboard is clickbait. The idea of a book cover is to get you to buy the book. The idea of a commercial, a poster, a thumbnail is to get you to look inside. That's the purpose of it. So I'm not going to apologize for, providing a show that people want to watch and enjoy. That's how we've become the the highest engaged channel on YouTube. In every single person before Bill was giving away memberships was 95% of our live viewers were members. And we ranked number 1 for SPCE and Virgin Galactic because people like my content. I'm not going to apologize for that. My portfolio does not include Virgin Galactic, any other penny stocks, and rather than random investors in the chat and throw in. Space was going to $100 by Christmas ago, then down it went. Absolutely. The market's changed. We ran out of steam. Absolutely right. And we know exactly why. I'm going to start sharing my journey and positions on Discord with the family. Jose, thank you very much indeed. Jose is one of my gold members, and Jose is going to share his trades. Do that in stock news. On the channel, stock news would be fantastic. Anyway. Space was never going to 100, Bill. Well, it went to 70, so I don't know how you could be so certain of that. Anyway, let's have a look. Gordon Center, Virgin Galactic should advertise heavily in China since there are no Google or YouTube there. Attract customers from China. Let me tell you. And if you noticed on earlier on the video I put in today about the Richard Branson interview, if you look under the video, and I'll show you what I mean in case there's any doubt whatsoever, because there'll always be people that say it's not true. If you go to the video, this one here is the video that I put out earlier. I don't do this for every video because it takes a lot of time, but if you actually look here, click the CC. You see I put closed captions. I put closed captions on the video. I've actually put it in all of these languages. Arabic. Whoopsie-daisy. Look. Arabic, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Turkish. I did all that manually. You download the SRT, you check it, you upload it. I did it in all these languages for that very reason. Virgin Galactic is very important. We do have people in Russia that watch the videos, who message me and thank me for doing the videos in Russian. We also have a lot of people speak Arabic who want it translated in Arabic. But our biggest audience after English is Korean, believe it or not. Virgin Galactic, like Virgin Orbit, is heavily invested in Korea and Arabic-speaking countries. I thought I'd share that with you. That's why I did that. So yes, I am aware that we have a large audience in those countries. We will never see Virgin Galactic, not even $10. Okay. Pure honesty. Kids listen and learn. Jordan Allen. Thank you very much. We already know December is the possible celebrity flight. I don't have a lot of money for sure, says Mike. Big institution investors aren't silly. If they bought space, they would push the prices up on themselves. They're waiting for dilution. I've explained this countless times. That's why they don't buy small companies under $5. Incorrect. If they didn't buy it, we wouldn't have them on the list of institutions who have bought Virgin Galactic. In the video this morning, I can this afternoon, Fatso Talk Stocks, I can see that you haven't watched the video. I get people look at the thumbnail, decide what the whole video is about, and then message me and go, "You said you bought a ticket for Virgin Galactic." That's not what I said at all. Did you watch the video? Well, no, I just want you to tell me. I want you to tell me why you said that. Whatever. Okay, watch the bloody video. Read the book. Don't just read the book from the front cover. That's just lazy. And we showed you on the screen a chart of the institutions who own Virgin Galactic and their current positions. So Fatso's Talk Stocks is not true at all. Vito agrees with you. So he agrees with you that institutions don't buy Virgin Galactic, even though they have, and we've shared you the list on the screen from the filings. So If you want to say the sky is pink and the world is flat, then carry on. But we've shown you the information. I think there's a rule. Fatso talks stocks and Vito, you're making yourself sound silly now because they have bought the stock. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've shared with you this morning the chart on the screen. I didn't make up the chart. I didn't draw it. It's official information. There's no such rule that they can't buy stocks under $5. Now, you've just made that up. That's ridiculous. Vito saying, no, that's not true. Anyway, you are failing to take the best and honest feedback you will ever receive. So you're saying you are the best information that I could ever receive. Okay? That's that's a little bit, innit? That's a little bit. The information I'm about to give is the best information you're ever going to get. Those words were Drillian Damage. I am the most cleverest person in the world, and the information that I provide is the best. I missed the day it was innocent until proven guilty. Very true. So they are profiting from his content. That sounds disgusting if they're already judging him. I agree. It's terrible. I agree with you. Martyn, are you getting any money benefit ticket from space at all? Be honest. Are you getting any money, a benefit from space at all? Be honest. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Am I getting it? Be honest. I can't be any more honest. I'm sharing with you literally the money I have in the bank. This is my real money. I'm live every single day, up to 10 hours a day, giving you the most honest information absolutely possible. This is ridiculous. I can cross my heart, hope to die, swear on the Bible, ring the bell, stick a flipping tea cozy on my head, and say to you 100%, I am not paid by anyone to be talking about Virgin Galactic at all. I earn, and you can go and check on Social Blade, lots of different apps, about $10 a day from YouTube. I have once upon a time earned $20,000 in one night to sell out theatres as the World Piano Man. You can go and Google and see when I did the Phantom of the Opera, my Vegas show. I know what it is to earn money. I've earned money. I know what I can earn. I'm doing this to help people. I don't need to be doing this. I do it because I enjoy an audience. I enjoy learning from each other. I am not paid by anyone to talk about Virgin Galactic. The only thing that I get to talk about Virgin Galactic is ad revenue, which is 1 cent per person every ad you see. So if today you've seen 4 ads, each person has earned me 4 cents. And right now we've got 79 people watching. So work that out for yourself. 8, 6, 24. I've earned $3.20 once this video is completed. Plus the super chats from Bill, after tax, after commission to YouTube, I've again today earned about $10. That's it. And that's what I've earned. And I demonstrate that by going live and showing you this information. And no, absolutely 100% not received any money, because first of all, understand that if every single person on this show bought Virgin Galactic now, the stock wouldn't move. It makes no difference. The people that watch my show, I've got the very rich people like Matthew Brown. Matthew Brown watches my show. He owns SpaceX. He was buying Virgin Orbit. I've got members of Virgin Galactic who watch me. I've got members of all the companies. People work at Tesla. People that, all the stocks that I invest, I have friends with that follow me on X. Right? And I don't earn any money from anyone. And I won't even be persuaded. A few weeks ago, Chinchilla, we had a guy called Mohammed Kahine who was buying Tilray, who said to me, I will give you, look at this. This is the proof of it. I will give you 10 $500 super chats when Tilray Brands goes to $10. And I said the stock can go to $10 easily before they bought all the breweries, and $40 long term with full legislation. Then Erwin Simon, the CEO, did something very silly. First of all, he diluted when the stock was down. You never do that. That's because insiders was selling it. The board was selling it. It was going down. He had to raise funds. He didn't want to. That's what he had to do. I know because people follow me on Tilray on my X account. I knew all of this. I reported it to you. And I said they're in trouble. Then they decided, because they couldn't get legislation through, to put out the news about the letter, Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. Everybody got excited, pumped the stock up. I took a profit. I got out. I said, I'm getting out of it. It's going down to zero. It's a good company, but it's made the wrong mistakes. It's now buying all these breweries, passing them off as great breweries, when in fact they're rubbish. I checked them. Rubbish. So I said, I'm out of it. The guy said, remove your video. Remove my video. I said, why? This is accurate information. Well, if you don't remove it, I'm not giving you 10 $500 super chats. I said, I don't care. Now, I only earn sort of $10 a day. I would love $5,000 in super chats. It's more than I've earned all bloody year. But I said, no, I'm not doing it. Well, I'm not going to be a member anymore then. I'm not going to pay $24 and be a gold member. I'm not going to give you super chat. I said, don't then. Don't. Because the moment I take your bribe, I am just a YouTuber. And that's why I say I'm not a YouTuber, and people get all funny about it. Anyway, look, Tilray has gone down to zero. It's going down the bloody toilet, just like I said it would. And I didn't take any of those super chats, didn't take any money, and I won't take any money. Richard Branson himself could call up on my show tomorrow and say to me, I'm going to give you $10,000 to say this and that and the other. First of all, he's a man of integrity. He wouldn't do it because it's wrong to do that. Can't influence channel like that. It's ridiculous. The big people at the top don't do stuff like that. It's the people in the middle. The people at the bottom, 99% of my audience, just the average Joe, they're just nice people trying to help you out, giving you a super chat, like Bill, a war veteran, trying to help you out. 95% of my audience are regular folks down here. They're all nice. They're all nice. When I toured the world, Piano Man, done Phantom of the Opera, done Vegas, Elton John, all the stuff I did, I worked with the people at the top. They're all nice as well. People in the middle who think they're above everybody else, think they're clever, smart, they think they're rich, they throw threats of, about I'm going to reveal information but never do. I'm going to give you massive super chats but they never do. They're the ones who think they're in the middle, but they're actually below the ones at the bottom because they just talk rubbish, and it makes them feel important to try to influence me and get me to do stuff. Well, it ain't going to work. And there's not one person here who can afford to get me to change my view. There's not one person here. You could offer me 100,000 super chats. I still wouldn't make up stories because I am more interested in the individual person who's sitting at home right now listening to me. And the moment I get bought to say anything, I'm not worthy of being here. And at night, my wife tells me, I say, Leah, am I a good person today? Did I help thousands of people out today? Did I make people feel better? Did I give them honest information? Or did I just take the money? I don't need the money. And I've got less money than anyone. Don't need the money. You know what? I've got 5 shirts like this. 5 black shirts. I wash them. They go round and round. I've got 2 ties, 5 shirts. It's all I wear every day. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go out. I just do this. I live on $10 a day. And no one has got enough money to buy me, to make me say what they want. So the answer to your question, Chinchilla Persian, Martin, are you getting any money? No. Be honest, please. I've been honest. 100%. Couldn't be more honest. Okay? You're so right, Martyn. Everyone has their own level of investment, and what's small for some is a lot for others, and we should all respect that, which your channel always does. Thank you very much, Lil Blighter. It's important. There are real people here with hardly any money at all, and people coming on saying, oh, it doesn't matter unless you got million shares. Who do you think you are? Get out of it. I don't even want you to watch. Go away. You're missing out. You're missing out on what will be, I believe, and I hope, the best YouTube channel in the world. I believe that. I believe that because I believe people want more than anything else a place that they can go, they can be heard, they can have someone promote them, help them, listen to them, promote their business, do all those good things without any bias whatsoever. And I think that is the most valuable thing that we have. We should all take profits and pumps along the way. On journeys will be many pumps and dumps. Just checked, many institutions are prohibited to buy penny stocks. Check it on Google. Many might be. I don't know the rules of every ins and out. And just because you're saying you read it on Google, that doesn't mean anything. I don't know where you looked at it. I've not seen the report. I don't know. But you just said many are prohibited, not all. A few moments ago, you said all can't buy stocks under $5. Now you're saying, well, many are. No, that isn't true. Anyway, that's why they prefer shorting them. They are allowed to short them. So they can buy them, but they can't buy them, but they can short them. Are you sure about that? That doesn't make any sense. You can enter into a contract one way, not the other. I don't buy that at all. Anyway, Switzer says it's based on market cap, not price of the stock. Tesla went to $105 and you went mental. All right. Not quite sure what you mean I went mental. Just says penny stocks on Google. Well, what is a penny stock? Fatso. What is a penny stock? A penny stock is any stock under $5. So a penny stock doesn't mean under $1 or a penny. It means any stock under $5. Anyway. You've said that. Good. Don't feed the trolls, man. I answer everyone's questions. Hey!
Hi, Martyn. Here's your daily brown envelope to talk about my scrumptiously delicious Virgin Galacticious. Keep it up. More on its way. Your old buddy, Jojo_S, aka Sodicky B, heart, joke.
I'm gonna run that again. That was so funny. Recent events. Click on this. That was funny. I'll give you that. Let's do that again. That was good.
Hi, Martyn. Here's your daily brown envelope to talk about my scrumptiously delicious Virgin Galacticious. Keep it up. More on its way. Your old buddy, Jojo_S, aka Sodicky B, heart, joke.
Thank you for the tip. I really appreciate it. There we go. So you think Rolls-Royce, a $22 billion market cap stock, is a penny stock. Anything under $5 is a penny stock. But a penny stock doesn't mean it's a penny stock. All right? Very, very different understanding. It's just a headline. No, not you. People have to answer the poll based on their thoughts, not yours. Doe, are they honestly being irrational, emotional, biased? Not you. Oh, I see. Drillian Jamara says, I've got to wake up. Apparently, I'm not awake. Okay. JP Rothschild saying, you say that you're honest with everybody. I don't say. I know I'm honest with everybody, and you can see yourself. It's not a debate. It's not a debate, is it? You can see. Let's test that theory. Do a poll. Have I influenced you in some way to buy Virgin Galactic against your will? Oh my gosh. How ridiculous is that? Have I influenced you against your will? I'm not even going to answer that. Everybody will think that's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous question in the history of the world. JP Rothschild wants me to... In fact, you can answer it yourselves. I don't need to do a poll. I'm going to reply to that comment with the contempt that it deserves. Those of you that just read that, reply in the chat. I'm not going to do a poll and honor that with a poll. That is ridiculous. Go into the chat and just tell me, have I influenced you against your will? Right. So, have I influenced you against your will? JP Rothschild wants to know. Okay. Drilling Damar says Martyn is taking feedback the wrong way. Second, he sees everything a personal attack. No, I don't see it as a personal attack. It's madness. Well, if it's madness, Damaj, I would suggest this to you. If my responses are madness, why is it you keep asking me and posing these questions to me? Perhaps the question I could put to you is it's madness that you keep asking and keep watching. After all, I'm earning 1 cent per person every 20 minutes, right? Imagine when that's 1 million people watching. So, is it madness? Or is it madness you keep asking me the same style of questions? Mike says, against our will. I've managed to get my way up to 250, averaging 269, balancing my risk reward. Honestly, I'd be overjoyed just to double my money, little blighter. Absolutely right. Right, Mike, against our will. Why did I come on YouTube tonight? What a waste of time. You're the one still watching. You're the one still answering me questions. What can I say to you? You're the one watching and you're the one saying it's a waste of time. I'm getting paid to be here, remember. Drilling Damage. Aha. No, it's good to talk. It is. Bye, says Martyn Young. Take care of yourself and wish you all the best. Wish you all the best and take money on the and make money on the market. Drillian has given up. I will never give up. He's given up. Drilling Damage, stop wasting your time, man, and just exit the video. You can do that. I believe in you. You can do it. You can also mute the video. It's very, very easy. Vito, if he was given info about something in confidence, he's not going to announce it to the world. He would never get info again. Use your nugget. Exactly. I do get information, and it's a private conversation. Leah had a private conversation with me this afternoon. Her opinions on Virgin Galactic. Would anyone like me to share that, or should I respect my wife's private conversation? I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. Wow, is this still going on? Think it's time to end the show. I'm getting through all the questions. I will be all in tomorrow. I will lose all or get a Ferrari. We will see. I don't have time to waste. Well, clearly you do, because here you are again. I literally came because I got an email saying I got a membership. Okay? But you came, didn't you? Why are you changing the subject to clickbait and entertainment? If you have a personal information, keep to yourself. Keep to myself and don't repeat. So you don't want to know that I think that the stock might go up on Thursday. All right, then. Well, I suggest for the benefit of Vito right now, if you put your finger in your ear, everybody else, on Thursday, the stock might go up after hours. Vito doesn't want to know because apparently I got to keep it to myself. Remember, you will never be successful following trades. I don't know what that means, but you're still here wasting your time. I don't understand. You have complete control what you watch. Don't let Martyn make you watch him against your will. I know. I am making him watch me against his will. We need to chase success with individual approach and individual research. That's what we're doing, Dramage. But you've obviously made lots of money because you've got a picture there of you sat on your very own yacht, clearly. I've seen it. What have you seen? Crag, man, don't do that. And if you've got special information, you just don't say anything. Do you agree? I don't know. It got delisted for some reason. Penny stocks is biased. Drilling Jamaj. It's also good to discuss methods of improvement with like-minded people. We can learn from each other. Yes, you can't learn nothing. If you walk out the door and say, I'm not listening to this, then fine, don't. There's not another YouTube channel in the world that will allow Drilling Damage to go backwards and forwards in conversations. None whatsoever. No other channel in the world would give Drilling Damage any feedback. With me, he gets it all. So he can sit in the dark and shout at a blank screen if he wants to. I agree with you, a man from Earth. What does he agree with? It's also, we can learn from each other. Exactly. That's why we're here, Drillian. But you just said you're leaving. It's all a waste of time. You just said it's a waste of time, but now you're saying it's worth having a conversation. Which is it? Is it worth leaving or is it worth having a conversation? Your view seems to be changing. So are we both right? Martin, my friend, you trip Amazon Tesla to buy Virgin Galactic. I feel sad. I don't feel sad. Martin, I agree that big money buys stock for losses, not that they don't have space positions. I agree that big money buys stock for losses, not that they... I'm not quite sure what you mean. I've heard if you spend your time with 5 poor people, you'll be the 6th one. I absolutely agree. 100%. You surround yourself by clowns, you'll be a clown. Hopefully 99% of my audience are not clowns. I don't think they are. This is why this was big news today. Everyone's coming out of the woodwork to talk about the stocks because it's going to do well. Don't watch if you don't like. Drilling Damage. Apparently he's not going to be here, but he's still here. Martin, I feel sad. You sell Amazon Tesla to buy Virgin. It's madness. It's madness. I think the chat is a way that people can come on and sound really big and know it all. Everyone has an opinion, but be respectful. I wouldn't trust Richard Branson as far as I could throw him. Mike, we want everyone to be successful. Senor Belot, yes, it's cool to send chat and sound cool, but good for no one knows that the hell is going on in this market. No one knows exactly. Anyone else going all in tomorrow? I already have. But we need each other. I thought you were going, Drillian. No one should ever put anything more than they can afford into any company like space. Please be careful. Okay. Do you think that space is better than Mullen, frankly speaking? Okay. I have read the balance sheet on both companies. Virgin Galactic actually have a product and actually sell tickets and actually make money. They're spending more than they're actually earning, but yes, they are actually a company with a pedigree brand, even if the last couple of Virgin companies have gone bust. Mullen doesn't produce anything. Mullen makes up stories, creates false information about false things that are going to happen. Insiders buy the stock before the news comes out, dumps the stock when it goes up and straight back down again. Please, you're very welcome to have your own opinions, but don't compare Virgin Galactic to Mullen. Mullen is specifically designed and the CEO of Mullen, I forget his name now, the name's just gone, has done many companies the same, where he creates false news, false narratives to promote the stock, to dump it on purpose. That does not happen with Virgin Galactic at all. They're completely different styles of company. Dave Mitchery, that's right. Dave Mitchery many times has created companies just to pump and dump. The very insiders who create the news on certain YouTube channels that will promote the rubbish. Not me. I won't do it. And they've tried. Remember Peru? Peru came in. He's from an agency promoting promoting rubbish stocks like Mullen, Arrival, many others. Go around YouTubers, giving them money, buying them stuff. Remember, he bought my big screen here. You know the big screen I've got here? This was paid for by Peru. Okay. I found out afterwards he was working for an agency, running around. He doesn't know I know, but I do know. It's very easy to find out. Coming on and promoting, getting hungry YouTubers who can be bought to promote rubbish. After a while, he realized it wasn't getting anywhere and I got rid of him. But so Mullen is one of those. So don't compare Mullen to Virgin Galactic. I've added 1,000 of space before bell today. Congratulations. Martin, it's not your fault. It's your fault being glued to it. You're absolutely right. It's my fault. It's my fault that I'm glued to talking about something I want to talk about. And my viewers want to actually talk about it as well. So there you go. All right. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. However, I've been bearish on the stock for this entire existence. I came into this channel, lots of people like space. I gave loads of warning. We are honest. I do believe these areas, if you have done your research and like the company, it makes no sense to dollar cost average. I have to all be here for have no choice. Why is it a crime for us to say that the levels we think it makes for us personally to buy? It's not. It's not, Sensei. It's perfectly fine to share your opinion. That's what this channel is about. People who say not don't understand the thing they're talking about. Look up the $5 threshold. They can't buy stocks below $5. I believe you. Gordon Center, thank you very much. Sensei, your charts on space have been invaluable to us. I love space and want to do well, but until the chart is bullish, I'm out. I can't see any reason to move forward. Hope I'm wrong. Drillian says, I thought you were leaving, Drillian. You don't need to explain yourself. However, it's sad to see you go down and down and down. Well, I don't see that at all. I've had a very good year. Thank you very much. What do you think about ARM holding? ARM, rubbish. It's only worth $20 a stock. It got overbought on the IPO, as most IPOs do. During Demarge, I seriously support Martyn. His portfolio has gone up 10x in 2 years. How can that be going downhill? Let's go Virgin Galactic. 90 super chat. Here's your daily brown envelope. Thank you for that. It's back, Martyn. What's back? It's back. Bought from 14 to 2 past 2 years. Incredible. So Richard Branson suspended talks with Saudi government over space tourism 2018 over his morals. That would give a much needed boost if resumed. Brilliant job, Crag. Below $1 in the UK and $5 in the US. I believe is a penny stock. It is. Let's have a look. I bought Virgin Galactic, then found this channel. Do you like Neil Sedaka? He's my hero. Yes, I can do a load of Neil Sedaka songs. I can do the voice of Neil Sedaka. I can do nearly all of his songs. Yeah. You've never influenced me against my will. I didn't think I had. Yes, Jordan Allen. It doesn't matter what Rothschild says. He says some silly things. I don't care. I've had someone just come in a few moments ago and say, I'm reporting your channel. I've unsubscribed, disliked. By the way, it's the same person who does it every time. He keeps creating different accounts and reported me. How ridiculous. You can't report me. What are you going to report me for? Being a YouTube channel, what are you on about? People talk rubbish. And Leah deleted their comments. Anyway, I've got through nearly everyone's comments now. It's been very hard today to keep up everyone's comments. You've never influenced me against my will. Yes, there we go. Rothschild does make up stuff all the time. I used to think he actually had some value to present to us, but since I've continued to listen to his comments and done my own research, I don't know what the guy's on. He makes up silly things every day. Small amount you get in investments in your chat. That small amount you get is an investment in your channel, Lil Blighter. It's a wonderful gift from Jojo S. Yes, you have influenced me, Martyn. You are the all-powerful leader. I bow to your mind control. Off to buy millions of shares as instructed, O master. There you go. There you go. So actually, it does appear that I am actually influencing people beyond their, beyond. So anyway, yeah, silly really. Do you reckon Spaceport Cornwall will launch another rocket? No, it was there for the benefit of Virgin Orbit and they've gone bust, so I don't see that at all. Martyn, the only stocks that made me money is Tesla and Nvidia. Nvidia was overbought, so I wouldn't be in that now, but I didn't get trapped on penny stock. I wish you I wish you all had made money. Yes, we do. We also do wish we'd made more money. We wish we could all be like you, Drillian Damage. Yes, here we go. Sensei, as I know, there is no rules or regulations to stop institutions buying a penny stock. Exactly. We've got someone here trying to say, check it on Google and blah, blah, blah. Well, there you go. I own 20,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. Every single one has been bought before I found this awesome channel. Mark Saxby. Lil Blighter, imagine the day in the future when space investment gets you a Delta flight ticket. That shot in 0G will be a heck of a thumbnail. Do you think shutdown will impact the market anyway? The shutdown, which is being threatened again, like it always happens, is bringing the markets down a little bit. Yes, it is at the moment, and it'll get resolved as it always does. All that's happening is politicians are playing horse trading with each other. It's quite disgusting what's going on. I'm amazed it's allowed to happen in the United States. No other country does this. It's crazy. Okay. Do you think Arrival will go bankrupt? I haven't watched it for a while. It was an awfully run company. I'm not in anymore. I don't even pay any attention. I would have, when I last looked at it, absolutely. I think it's a terribly run company. I don't know how it's doing recently. Last question I got for everybody. All I can say is keep up the good work. It'll be all worthwhile in a year or two. Absolutely no doubt. There we go. I answered everyone's question, whether it was open, honest, fair, insulting, or downright rude and offensive. Everyone got answered. Every single person got a voice, as they always will on this channel. Okay, we are done. I will see you back in the morning. Let's have a quick look. Sensei loves when I do this. Let's have a look at how many people came through the channel today. 601 people. There you go. Very, very good show today. 19 minutes average watch time, which is phenomenal. Really, really good. By the end of the day, that'll be more like an hour. It's the analytics works it out behind time. Anyway, let's have a look. We've had 6,000 views over the last 48 hours. This is what you're interested in right now. Virgin Galactic is the thing that you are most interested in, so we are covering it. Safety shot, very, very important. They reported an earnings this morning, and their earnings was interesting. They're up on earnings. I have more information about Safety Shot coming up. And here is the subscribers. 10,823, 10,834. That's a very decent gain on subscribers here this afternoon. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Let me just look into Rumble. There's 8 of you watching over on Rumble. You can see the bottom of the screen. Let's see if I'm on the home page of Rumble today. I usually am featured on the homepage. Let's scroll down. Let's have a look. I'm not on the live section. What about the finance section? Yes, I'm number 2, just behind Dave Ramsey. Very nice indeed. There's Dave Ramsey. Here I am, number 2 on the finance section. Very, very good indeed. I love that. Thank you very much, Rumble, for putting me back on the homepage. I haven't been saying your stock's been going down today, so I'm back up on I'm on homepage again. Anyway, have a great night, all. Best YouTube channel in the world. It's time. 3 cheers to Martyn Lucas. Thank you so much indeed. Have fun. Martyn, you are the most honest YouTuber I've come across. I hope it's because I'm not a YouTuber, that's why. I hope you reach your target, as you deserve it all. Your efforts in helping us investors, well, you're very welcome. Means the world to me. Have a great night, y'all. Y'all, there we go, a bit of Texan. Think I'll buy some Virgin Galactic. Best YouTube channel in the world. A man from Earth. Yes, that might be the official. That might be a criminal offense. What is that? What might be a criminal offense? What, to buy more Virgin Galactic? Probably. Okay. As always, day trader of the day. Let's put a minute on the clock. Here we go. I am down today at, let's have a little look. Where am I down by? I am down by 2.2. Let's see who wins. Down. 2.2%. That's all, folks. Seth Houston is going to be in the credits tonight. If you do a super chat and you put a comment, it'll be in the credits tonight. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed for your support. Appreciate it. Okay, who is up? Who is down? Let's see who wins. I am down 2.2. We've got Sensei is down 0.1. That's very, very good indeed. Thank you for the super chat. Up 0.06. Hey, here it is.
THTH, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Seth Houston, thank you for your support. Down 1.32. Seth Houston. We're going to end it right there, I think. Hang on a minute. Where is it? Where's my thing gone? Where's my thing gone? There we go. The winner tonight is Seth Houston, Man from Earth, down 2.36. Seth Houston is up 0.06. Thank you for your honest trade. Give him a thumbs up and give him the sound effects. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you, Seth Houston. You are our winner. Jose is down 1.51. That's it from me. I am whacked. I answered every question from every intelligent investor, from every less intelligent investor, from every nice person, every fan to every troll. Everybody got answered. Everyone had a voice. I'm not here to be attacked. I'm not here to be laughed at. I'm not here to be ridiculed. I'm here to be to give everyone the opportunity to have a discussion, to have their voice heard. Everyone has a voice here. The only channel on YouTube TV that has a voice. And I don't care whether I'm up, down, left or right. I'm here to help and support. Ravel is up 6% in the dying moments. Congratulations, you would have won with that. But it's now time to say goodbye. Roll the credits. Here we go. I will see you back in the morning. The stars of our show tonight. New subscribers: Arnaldus Siokas, Joe Bastarach, Dancing Shoes, Arben Luffy. New members: Bernard Foxton, Mohammed Aston Grigovich, Stephen Bill, John Harris. Super chats from Seth Houston and Jojo S. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you ever so much, everyone who tuned in today. We've got 67 likes, 54 watching. Now then, if you do want to be in our free couch giveaway on Sunday on Sensei's show, look below the video. You will find in the upcoming live streams a brand new show on a Sunday. Here it is, upcoming live stream, Sensei. He's giving away a cash prize this Sunday. He does it every Sunday, 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UK time. A different style of show. It's Sensei. I'm not involved. It's his show. He does his thing. And he does all the charts for you and technical analysis for you. Join in the Sunday show. The world premiere was this Sunday. It was a great success. Had a great crowd. He said, I bet next week will be less because the first time, more likes than viewers. But I think next week will be even better because it was that good. That's it from me. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you again. Alrighty then, says Shabamad. No pumping and dumping here. There never will be. Take care of your money, your crypto yourselves. Most importantly, take care of each other. Good luck, everyone. Have a very peaceful evening. I'm off for a cup of tea and a lie down. It's hard work, this. Bye-bye for now.